Hello everyone, and I am Captain Deval Soni, and today we are doing a mock activity session. And today's our topic is flying ethics. Okay, so here your time starts now.
Good afternoon. Sorry. Should I begin? Then. So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Naman Gupta, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to initiate the discussion. Our topic for today's discussion is flying ethics. Flying ethics include environmental concerns, passenger rights, safety, and accessibility. And now I invite you all to participate in this group discussion. And if everybody agrees, I also want the volunteer who can keep the track of time and give brief reminders so that we finish the GD before time ends.
I will keep the time check. Adding to my teammates' point, I feel like flying ethics are the most important thing nowadays because following each and every rules and regulation in a flight is really important because we have so many souls on board whose life depends on us, and company's reputation also depends on us. If we do a silly mistake in the cockpit, we know nowadays every single mistake comes on the news, and which can damage the company's reputation too.
So basically, safety is the primary concern of the aviation ethics. A great example of this when there is a potential delay due to the weather condition. It's over up to the pilot to work with the KTC to avoid the weather to find out the best alternate route to avoid the weather condition.
Yeah, pilot must we follow SOP in CRM for flying ethic. So during a flight, every flight safe and perfection. Everyone, Prince Azmed unique that flying ethic is the utmost priority. It starts from CRM to flight safety landing the flight. We need to focus. We need to follow the rules and regulation. SOPs need to be followed. Also, we need to respect our junior as well as senior in the cockpit.
To add to that, with safety being the top priority for pilots, I believe it's important for pilots to stick to the regulations and keep in mind the safety of their passengers. There was this incident where a pilot and the co-pilot decided that they will cover the windshield, the cockpit windows to try land with just ILS, and that resulted in a crash. So this is something that resulted from them being bored and not considering the safety of the passengers and not following the airline regulations.
Yeah, flying ethics is most important. As my teammate mentioned, there is a perfect example in 2009, the Hudson River crash. Captain Shelley decided to land the aircraft in the river instead of trying to crash it on the city. So it's the perfect example for the flying ethic. And adding to my teammate's point, like he stated, being polite and humble and respecting our seniors is the most
Important part right now because the captain is the one from who we learn as tell to have the skills we have later in our life.
So, flying ethics include upholding the law, being honest, and treating others with respect. It needs to be majorly followed when the aircraft is in an emergency situation or there is any kind of delay due to weather changes, in which there need to be a mutual respect between both of them, and there should be a good agreement between every single decision that they are taking. Because there have been multiple crashes that have been taking place because there was no agreement on the decision that was made by the higher authority that was inside the cockpit, that was the captain, and the junior one that was present over there, in which the captain made a decision to do a go around, which was the minor aircraft that we yet to see, in which the pilot overshot the runway because of the wrong decision that were being made by it. So I think these are the places where the pilot ethics need to follow major.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. But apart from following the procedures, I think airlines should also focus on the environmental concerns and reducing of carbon emissions and following a structured aircraft means fuel efficient aircraft so that the carbon emissions and footprints might be reduced. And like I mean, yes, I am agree with my teammate as the environmental condition is also a concern of the ethical aviation of flying ethics because when we use the when we do the pushback of the aircraft, we need to use the electric machines to push back the aircrafts. And also about the safety of the concern, when the pilot make a decision in the cockpit, it's made a very big effect on the safety of the passengers, crew, and the aircraft.
As you mentioned, I would like to continue from the sustainability role of a pilot. So, in the cockpit, the pilot has to make several decisions that can result in saving fuel and its costs. So, for example, a pilot can use jet streams to their advantage, and this will result in less fuel being used. And there are multiple descent and climb approaches which uses less fuel. So so a pilot plays a big major role in sustainability. And another important factor of flying ethics is informing the passengers. So in case of any emergency, in order to manage the chaos in the cockpit, pilots should keep informing the passengers of any changes in their flight routes, or and
As we have different segments, like what you thank you. As I add some points, as the ethicals in the ethicals, the punctuality is also a big thing to be perfectly true for the perfectly for the everyone, like crew and the pilot to be punctual on the time as they roster been given.
Yeah. So as my teammate mentioned about the communication between the pilots as well as the passenger, those who are traveling along with them. Over here, not just between the pilots, the communication also should be great between the passengers who are traveling, because in recent days, due to the weather changes, we get to see the flight delays, which are not being mentioned clearly by the companies over there. And just for this, we need to get a proper give proper information to the people those who are traveling along with us, because they have got a belief over us. Because of which we need to inform them every single thing that is happening.
Like my few teammates pointed out a thing, environment ethics. So we have seen a drastic change in the aircraft buying which the companies place. We have switched to Airbus CO to Airbus Neo, which has more fuel efficiency, 15% more fuel efficiency than others, and which help us to lower down the carbon emission, and that's a really good step played by Deval too. So flying ethics is not limited to with respect to crew. It also depends on the company. Like purchasing, as my teammate said, the new engine option, for reducing the fuel consumption and providing environmental, like healthy environment, providing healthy environment conditions. Moreover, the company is also using safety aviation fuel, STF.
Guys, I left with 2 minutes. Yes, I would agree. As my teammate said, that flying ethics are just not limited to safety concerns and environment concerns. Airline tickets must be transparent, and there should be no hidden fare, and airlines should not cut corners in the safety concerns as well.
Yeah, because sometimes airline also cancel the tickets of the passengers after they paying all the amount. So as he mentioned, I totally agree with his point. Yeah, Indigo take a step on environment concern, like 78% of the plate are used in mission plate drop, which make 19% CO2 carbon reduce. And our last 7 years ago, basically left the one so confusion. We should wrap up with a conclusion. Anyone? I feel like I agree with people, but you can go ahead.
I would like to conclude by saying that in this discussion, we have come to the conclusion that flying ethics consist of sustainability, safety, professionalism of pilots, communication between the pilots, and how there should be initiatives as sustainable aviation fuel in place. So that's the conclusion, yeah.
GD. Great group activity. Oh, so what really went well? Yes, everybody spoke well. Everybody avoid stick to the flying ethics, but we also involved the company, all the ground stuff and everything. We deviated from the topic, but was a easier way to discuss it. Can you say anyone found?
Yeah, instead of focusing on like one aspect of flying ethics, we were able to talk about many different things.
You were so not limited on. So you were telling me what really did not went well, right? Is it?
I'm saying it went well.
Actually, okay, fine.
And
What did not went really well?
So like we were getting stuck on things like two people decided to give the introduction and two people decided to give the conclusion.
Who will do tighter and roll?
Okay, yes, small things, yes, but important. Okay, how it could have been better?
Because we can discuss it. We discussed it earlier. We were redeciding the redeciding.
Who did preside the conclusion at the start? Oh, yes, did the time check and the introduction.
Okay, very good, lovely, great. Time for constructive feedback. Okay,
Done.
You were trying, good. I saw that you were doing a conscious try to speak. Okay, good try, but there's some fumble was there. Okay, we need to work on it. Okay, nothing much, but I really appreciate that you were trying. Good. Manish, more contribution required. You know it. I don't have to say it this right. So, but that hesitation is still there. We have to come out of it. Okay, so more practice. Suryansh, fine. Okay. Yes, I mean, fine. Okay, but I think more, improvement is required. Okay, more practice is required. Good that you gave an example of Hudson River. And how can we give an example? When you give an example, it gives an impact to others. People listens to you. It kinds of create a slight authority. So वो कैसे पता लगेगा example? Only when you start watching aircraft investigation every day. Because otherwise वो click ही नहीं करेगा, नहीं पता ही नहीं होगा. But when you watch every day one aircraft investigation, or if you read articles and everything, then all those things will come. And fine, rest all was fine. Good, Rishabh, that in the last you gave her the chance to conclusion. You also had that opportunity, but you gave up because when you've given enough contribution in the group activity, it's not necessary to snatch a chance. It's always good to give chances to others also. It's adds your point. Okay, yeah. So that's it from my side. Any doubts?
Sir, how to like in a healthy way, how to interrupt some.
Yeah, if you allow, can I also add my points? I would also like to add a word.
To be a fluent speaking in the group discussion. Sorry, how to overcome in this fluency.
Okay, you tell me. Practice. Practice, okay. And spoon feeding will take a lot of time. Okay. So the efficient way is to practice at your home, PG, with your friends, or whoever is your seniors. Okay.
How to come with a mutual agreement between two different decisions to teammates?
Yeah, you can have a win-win type of, you can create a situation win where, I'm not in completely agreement with you, but this is what I feel. Okay.
And so someone is like giving a longer point, so it's team time, and how should we interrupt?
So, you can say, I think, we are running short of time. Time is passing by. I think we should give chance to others as well. And if you allow, can I, had a point of it. So, test everything was good. All right. I would like to tell you one thing. When I cleared my school, I was not even, proficient enough like you guys to speak. I was also very shy and I was not good at all in group activity. But with gradually I improved upon it with some practice. And if I can do it, then you can definitely do it. Thank you so much.